Hey, it's your host with the most from the show, So What Do You Do? And if you don't know what you do, you better ask yourself, so what do you do? You see where we're at. A year later, we are back on Haight and Ashbury at Berners Cookie Store to talk to, yet again, Shawn Richard. Also, we are here to talk to someone very special, a founder, an owner, NaNa, Miss Classy. Again, she's the founder and owner of Classy Cloudz. I want y'all to come on and follow me. Let's get this thing on the road.
Bounced up, put that new shit on. Yeah. Rolled up some weed, now it's time to get on. Couple $100, LV cologne.
The free mind. It's a lifestyle.
Hey, it's your host with the most from the show, So What Do You Do? And if you don't know what you do, you gotta ask yourself, so what do you do? And you see who I'm here with. Like I said earlier, I am with a very special guest, NaNa, Miss Classy Cloudz. She is the founder and the owner of Classy Cloudz.
What up?
Come on now, NaNa, again, thank you for having us here at the cookie store.
You know I had to let y'all come through.
Well, what's been going on? It's been a year since I saw you. Last time we spoke, we was on IGTV.
We was.
That was probably like a year and a half ago.
Definitely in the peak of COVID and shit.
Right. Now what's going on? What's new? I see you got new packaging. Tell us a little bit about what's been going on since this year has passed up.
Whew. So this year, it's been crazy. We was able to, when that year I sold out of the pre-roll packs. They were nice. They came with the 2 4-gram joints and a ring holder, smoke holder. And then after that, I was like, okay, we sold out, but people still wanted the rings. So, got new packaging right there.
Show that to the camera.
It's, you know, had to be, we in the clouds always. Cloud 9 always. So, 3 different colors.
And it's a very classy color. It's very classy packaging right there, too.
Nothing but the best for my people.
That's branding.
I wouldn't shortchange y'all because I wouldn't shortchange myself.
That's branding right there.
Yeah, so we had to be in the clouds. We floating like always. That's how we get through life.
Now, NaNa, tell us a little bit about Classy Cloudz. Like, how did this come about? How did this business of yours, Classy Cloudz, come about? Like you said, you know, everybody was buying up the pre-rolls. They was buying up the holders for keeping their nails done. Ladies, if you want to keep your nails did, because y'all spending $250 on them, you know, or your man is spending $250.
I'm waiting for my appointment. Don't judge me, y'all. I promise y'all, but I understand.
Classy Cloudz is going to have your nails on point so it don't even smell like no smoke. How did this dream come about?
It's crazy because I spend money on my nails. Like I'm gonna be honest. Like I work that into the budget.
Side note, how much is the nail? Side note, just so we can know.
Average nail set for me is about $150.
I was close. I said $250. But she said average, though.
Average. That's average. Like that's what I go in. I know I'm spending at least $150 just on my nails. That's not including the toes, and I get the deluxe too. Oh. So you know, treat yourself. Don't treat yourself.
Classy.
Exactly.
Classy.
It's an experience. It's a vibe. But I spend too much money on my nails.
Right.
I'm not about to let my investment go to waste. I gotta protect them at all costs. And I literally kept burning my nails, and it was driving me insane. Because then I'll have to go back to my nail lady like, can you fix me? Like, she's like, no, you are here every week at this point. Like, stop burning your nails. And I'm like, I was every week. Because if my nails messed up, I can't be trying to sell y'all smoke rings and then my nails looking all janky.
Right.
At least I got a fresh manicure if they not done.
Right.
But I can't have, no. So I would definitely, I was like, I gotta do something else. I seen other roach clips and I was like, I kept burning my lip or it wouldn't hold. It was like breaking up my backwood or like crunching my tip on my joints. I'm like, I needed something. And I came across these. I literally just went down the rabbit hole. Can
you pull one of them out? Can we see what it's working with?
I don't want to bust the package out because I keep one in my pocket.
Yeah, look, boom, look.
I stay ready, so I gotta get ready.
Hold on. show the camera. But JM, baby, which camera should we show it to? This one right here? Show it to this camera right here.
Right there, this little lovely. Yeah.
Again, shout out to Primetime Production, JM Bay Vision, and shout out to Classy Cloudz, man. If y'all ain't smoking with the Classy Cloudz, you gotta ask yourself, so what do you do?
I'm saying.
So here's your work of art. You done bust out the Classy Cloudz. Now explain to us what does this do? Like,
so it pretty much holds the joint in place so that I could smoke, it's on my finger, I'm just smoking and going. It's not touching my hands. Because if I'm dealing with something, if I gotta, say I want to smoke before I go to an event, or somewhere that's nice, I don't want the smell of weed, the residue on my fingers. I don't want the smell of that. And then for people who like, not even, like I work in the cannabis industry, so it's okay to smell like weed.
Right.
Or smell like smoke. But for my people who don't work in the industry, that got their real corporate jobs, they 9 to 5, they don't want to they don't want the smell on their fingers. Right. They want to be able to hit that, spray their little, and be on their way or air out and be good. You know how many times you got to wash your hands to get the smell off?
I was about to say, I know a couple of CEOs and big time executives that still be smoking and be trying to figure out like, yeah, I got to add this cologne on, or I got to go ahead this and go wash up.
And not to mention, it just looks real boss. Like, it just look clean as hell.
Said, do I got like a little penny? I need to figure out, I don't want to see how this thing works.
I had a joint. I think I smoked it.
It's all right. But, hey, look, you guys, Classy Cloudz. Where can they follow the brand? Where can they purchase if they wanted to get classy and be in the clouds, where can they purchase some of your material from?
Follow the Instagram, Classy Cloudz, Z at the end of Cloudz, _ Hit the DM, I got you. Pull up to Berners On Haight, I got you. We got them here. They can also find them at the Cole Street Smoke Shop right around the corner on Haight Street. Yes, we are in a store as well. That happened within this year as well. Yes. Trying to doing big things. We're trying to elevate, trying to grow.
Now, I know you had mentioned you had your 2 pre-rolls, right? Mm-hmm. Are those still being sold?
No. Okay. So that was like me getting my feet wet. I did the 1 drop and I was like, eh. And then I started getting feedback about people like, when are you coming out with more? And I was like, oh, y'all liked it. Y'all was messing with it.
So then that leads me to the next question.
I know it's coming. I know it's coming.
If you know what? So what do you do if you know it's coming? What you think it is?
What I'm doing next.
What are you doing next with it? Are you coming out with your own Classy Cloudz strand? Are you coming out with NaNa Cloudz strand? Like, what? Are you coming out with something for the people?
I am. It is in the works. We just got design done for our bags, and bags are in production. Next up is trying to find that perfect strain to go in the bag to match. The weed got to match the classiness of the bag.
So the bag is not going to actually look like your
all new bag,
all different,
all new design, new logo look, everything. I can show you a little sneak peek of the logo.
This is going to be
it's CSC, Classy Cloudz.
CSC.
Gotta get it branded. I got it branded, baby. This for life.
Oh, now look, hey, look. Come on, look. You gotta get the brand on you. Gotta get the brand on you.
It ain't real unless you brand it on you. It ain't real unless you brand it on you.
So we got the Classy Cloudz in the works. Do you have a name for it? I don't even want you to tell us the name because I don't want nobody to try to come up.
It's still working. We working on everything. We getting it together.
The year just started,
Oh, we're just getting started.
Yeah, we just getting started, y'all. It's only what? It's about to be April. We just getting started.
And we know we all love April. Not just for 420, that's Miss Classy's birthday month.
Oh, look, I was about to say, like, is it 420? But it's your birthday.
I celebrate 420 like it's my birthday.
You celebrate 420 every day like it's your
I do. I definitely do.
Now, we're here a year later, about to be interviewing the guy who we interviewed a year ago, Shawn Richard, the first black equity owner of San Francisco who opened up Berners On Haight, the cookie dispensary that everybody knows and loves. I want to know, you've been working alongside him for some years now. How has that been for you as an entrepreneur, as someone who sees how he conducts business? How has that helped you and your team, come together and say, look, we want to continue to build on something that he has already started in the heart of San Francisco? What does that all mean to you and your team if you was to speak for everyone?
If I speak for everyone, I would say working alongside him, for him, has been not only inspirational, but it's been one hell of an experience. Like, opened so many doors, got to experience so many things, learn so much from him and from the people around us. It's been an experience within itself for sure, to just want to grow, to want more for yourself. Mm-hmm. Like, I feel like everyone who has worked with him and alongside him will say for a fact, like, they've grown in the last, like, 3 years this store has been open. They've elevated in some shape, form of their life, personally or professionally. I can say that for myself. Like, he just makes you want to be like, I gotta go get it.
I gotta go get it.
Like, I gotta boss up and go get it. Like, I'm hungry. Like, and to keep elevating and growing in the economy that we're in right now, I'm hungry. I need to keep going. I'm striving to keep going, seeing where I can reach. Because at this point, like, the way he makes you feel is like, there is no limit. There is no ceiling.
Right.
There's no glass ceiling to break, because it's not there, because it's only there if you put yourself there.
Right.
If you keep striving to keep going and want more for yourself, you can get more for yourself. Like, it is possible.
Yeah, look, Shawn Richard, keep motivating, keep inspiring, keep doing what you do. I was about to say, look, I done introduced you about, I don't know, probably 100,000 times so far. Here's your chance to do your own introduction. Who are you, and so what do you do?
I am Miss Classy Cloudz, Miss Cloud herself. I work here at Berners On Haight. I am an entrepreneur. I have my lovely business, Classy Cloudz. I dropped some pre-rolls. We got some dope smoke rings. We getting into it all. We touching every basis and being bosses while doing it.
If you're not smoking Classy Cloudz, you need to ask yourself, so what do you do? You see the host with the most get classy. You see NaNa, Miss Classy Cloudz herself gets classy. We all get classy. If you're not getting classy, ask yourself what, NaNa?
So what do you do?
So what do you do?
I bounced up, put that new shit on. Yeah. Rolled up some weed, now it's time to get on.
Hey, it's the host with the most from the show, So What Do You Do? And if you don't know what you do, you better ask yourself, so what do you do? Like I said earlier, we are with the legal king of weed, the first, let me repeat that, the first equity owner of San Francisco. Not only is he the first equity owner of San Francisco, he is the first black equity owner of San Francisco on Haight Street. We are here, like I said, at Berners Cookie Store on Haight with the legend, the GOAT himself, Shawn Richard. Shawn, come on.
What's up, man? How you doing, man? Thank you for having me, man.
A year later, we back at it.
Yeah, man.
A year later, we back at it.
And we've been in business for 3 years.
For 3 years, man, look, explain a little bit about that. I already got a chance to speak to NaNa, Miss Classy, about what it means to be working alongside you. Now, just talk about your experience from the first year to where you're at now, all the growth that you've been seeing.
So, you know, it's been 3 years, you know, and I got an amazing staff, you know, amazing managers. You know, I can honestly say I'm probably the only one that can say this, you know, that not $1 came up missing, not 1/8 of weed came up missing. They don't steal. We've been on point. Every time we close, every time we shut down, our money is accurate, our inventory is accurate. We have no problems with anything that's in this store is coming up missing. You know, we've been open for 3 years. It's been a blessing. You know, I'm happy. I'm ecstatic that the fact that I was able to, you know what I'm saying, weather the storm, you know what I'm saying, through the pandemic, you know, through the economy falling, you know what I'm saying, and trying to raise back up. So we've been pushing forward and been making this happen, man. And it's been a blessing. And in the 3 years that we've been open, you know, I have created the store. I'm also partners in a cultivation facility. Wow. I'm also partner in a distro facility, you know, local distro. You know, I don't want to say where the cultivation is, you know, because that's where we grow it at. But local distro is our distro, you know, that I'm partnered with. Berners On Haight, which is the store that I own, you know. So we went from seed to sale. We went from growing, distro, and sales.
That's a
retail.
Legal king of weed right there.
Yeah, man.
Literally
So
legal king of weed.
Within 3 years, man, you know, and within the 3 years, I put out a total of 5 different weed strains. We got the big homie, you know, which is OG Creature Man.
This is the presidential again.
Yeah, presidential presents.
He didn't get a chance to say, but he also had his strand, the presidential.
The presidential.
Now he is putting his people on, his loved ones. Like you said, Big Creature Presidential presents.
You know.
Go ahead and continue.
So we got the presidential, the big homie. We got the purple Smurf, you know, which is out, you know, and it's going through the distro. You know what I'm saying? We stamped it. We got the Off the Couch. We got the Coquita. We got the Bobby Hill. You know what I'm saying? We got the Dunk Master. All these brands have generated, and we have put these brands out through the store, through the distro, you know what I'm saying? We got Loud brand, you know, we got the McFlurry, you know, we got the Sangrita. So, and all these brands over here, the Cam, all these are equity dispensaries, brands that we put up in our store. The Richie Rich, you know, the Hot Box. So we take equity serious.
Now, for the people who may not know, you know, I know we had spoke to you a year ago.
Yeah.
You had explained it. If you guys want to get a chance, go watch that interview on So What Do You Do? Explain to the people what exactly is the equity program. What does that mean?
So the equity program is like basically being affected by the war on drugs. And, you know, living in low-income housing, growing up in an urban community, you know, having some deficiencies of, you know what I'm saying, as far as financial, being incarcerated, you know what I'm saying, which I met all criterias, right. You know. I'm one of the members that came out of the San Francisco Equity Group who helped me get my store, you know, Rudy Corpus and Kim Mitchell, you know what I'm saying, who was basically, you know, the ones that brought this whole San Francisco Equity Group together, you know what I'm saying, and helped everybody get equity verified. And once you get equity verified, you know, you can then apply to open up a dispensary, a growth, a delivery service, a distribution facility, or whatever you decide to do. So, you know, being that, you know, the San Francisco Equity Group selected me, you know, which I'm very grateful for, you know what I'm saying, and thankful for that they, you know, thought of me of being the first to come out the gate, you know what I'm saying, to open up a store up on Haight Street, and we collaborated with Cookies, I became the first equity dispensary owner in San Francisco, first African-American equity-owned dispensary in San Francisco, second in the Bay Area, second in the nation. Now,
that was my question. Now, are you the first equity owner of San Francisco, or are you the first black equity owner of San Francisco?
I'm the first black equity dispensary owner in San Francisco, second in the Bay Area, second in the nation. You know, Blunson Moore, which is Tucky, I got to give him a shout out. He was the first, came out of Oakland.
Tucky, Tucky. I think he has
he got Blunson Moore.
Yeah, Blunson Moore. Yep, right over there in Oakland. So he's the first, you know what I'm saying, through the whole process. So, you know, I mean, it's been a blessing, man, you know, the fact that, you know, I'm able to, you know, sit amongst, you know, all these folks that have, you know, have faith in me and confidence in me, so, you know what I'm saying, to push me forward, right. You know what I'm saying? And I got to give, like I said, I got to give a big shout out to the San Francisco Equity Group, man. They nominated me the first, and I rolled it out, man. So big shout out to them, man. Now, the last time we had spoke, you had no idea who your partner was going to be. You didn't know who Berner was at the time.
Right.
Over the last 3 years of you guys being partners, how would you say you guys' relationship has come together? I'm sure it came together strong. How would you say you guys' relationship has come together as that partnership has grew for the last 3 years?
Man, I can honestly say, you know, it's been a blessing. You know, Berner has, you know, given me a lot of insight up to this weed game, you know, this marijuana game. You know, he has given me a lot of knowledge, you know, because I didn't know about vape carts and tinctures and all that stuff, you know, and so now that, you know, talking to him and learning from him, and like I tell everybody, you're never too old to learn, you know what I'm saying, and I'm older than him, so he's like my little brother, you know what I'm saying, and so he's teaching me, you know what I'm saying, my staff is younger than me, they have taught me over the last 3 years, including my daughter, you know what I'm saying, who's a manager for me, have taught me so much knowledge about this whole industry, you know, and so my partnership with Berner, you know, again, you know, along with my other 3 business partners who actually, you know, have given me a lot of leeway, you know, he had gave me a lot of knowledge, man, and a lot of, you know, clear view, you know, on how to really, you know, look at the business as, you know, something that you can grow with. You know what I'm saying? A lot of folks don't know, you know what I'm saying, that if you learn this, you can elevate to another level. Right. You know what I'm saying? And I have taken the knowledge that I have, and I have elevated. You know, like I said, I'm partners in a growth facility. You know what I'm saying? I'm partner in a distro facility, you know what I'm saying? And so the energy that they bring is the same energy that I bring, you know what I'm saying, is the same energy that I want around me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I come to work every day looking for new and creative ideas on how we can elevate and take it to another level.
And continue to grow.
We done had every celebrity come through here. you know what I'm saying, that you can think of that when they come to the Bay Area, they come straight here. And so that's a blessing, man, you know.
That's through your connections, that's through your networking, that's through you guys building this brand together. Now, I know you said, you know, you learn so much from your team. I know you say you learn so much from your business partners. What are some of the things that you be instilling in your team to continue going, to keep being who they are, to represent themselves, not only the shop, but themselves? Because like I said, I was able to speak with Miss Classy Cloudz NaNa herself, and she said a lot of great things and spoke for the team as a whole,
right,
and said amazing great things about you. So what are some of the things that you also instill into your team members?
Honesty, loyalty, integrity, truthfulness, respect, you know what I'm saying, motivation, you know what I'm saying. And I let them know the sky's the limit. You know, as you probably know, I got Kevin Tevis who works for me. He goes by the name of Bobby Hill. Yep. He just opened up a store, a mushroom store, you know, right down the street, yep, three doors around. Yep. And I told him, I said, he asked me, he said, Shawn, do I got your blessings to open up a store? Yeah. As long as you're not selling weed, we good. You know what I'm saying? He said, I never do that. I never disrespect you. So he said, I'm all on board with support. I told him I'm all on board with supporting you. And I told him that, and I made sure he understand that. So I want people to elevate. I want people to grow. I don't want people to be stagnant. I don't want people to be stuck here. You know what I'm saying? This is a stepping stone. You know what I'm saying? You made it from here. Now you elevated, you grow to another level. But also too, you open up the doors for other people to come in and learn the business and work for me. You know what I'm saying? To get the same knowledge that I'm giving you and the same knowledge that they're giving me. You know what I'm saying? That's how we grow. Each one teach one. What I know, I owe. You know what I'm saying? And that's why we have to have that mentality, and we got to get rid of that stinking thinking. You know what I'm saying?
Stinking thinking.
You know, we got to get rid of that stinking thinking, man. And once we get rid of that and we start working together, we get along. Yeah, we're going to have our disagreements. Everybody ain't going to get along. You know what I'm saying? You tell me what family members do get along. You know what I'm saying? We come on, man. You got siblings. You argue with them. You know what I'm saying? What did pops do? What did moms do? Shut it down immediately. Fix it, you know what I'm saying? So we have to be able, you know what I'm saying, to understand that cycleness on how we are able to work, you know what I'm saying, together and respect each other. Now, I ain't gotta like you, but I gotta respect you. You know what I'm saying? Just because I don't talk to you and I don't like you, but I gotta respect you. But I'm gonna have your back if anything go down. So I instill confidence in everybody, man. And I want everybody to know, you come work for me, you come work at Berners On Haight, you know what I'm saying? You're going to raise your game up. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to be stuck here. You know what I'm saying? I got so many people, you know, like Nancy, little Nancy, Amanda, Ty, Kev, Shauna. They know so much about the marijuana business. They taught me, but also, too, I'm teaching them. And a lot of them haven't had father figures in their lives. You know what I'm saying? So I become that father figure to them. But I'm teaching them the realness, and I'm letting them know you got to stay on track. You got to stay focused. Don't get me wrong, I'm nice to you, but I'm gonna check you when you out of pocket. That's what I do.
Hey, look, hey y'all, if y'all not getting this game, if y'all not listening, if y'all still got that stinking thinking, what Shawn was just saying, you gotta ask yourself, so what do you do, man? Look, Shawn is out here lacing us with free game, you know, for I don't know how long this interview gonna be, but he's been lacing us with a lot of free game. And you guys got to just tune in. Like he said, get rid of that stinking thinking. If you guys have somebody that you are trying to put on, make sure you're opening the doors for everybody. Making sure you leaning and learning from everybody that's around you. You know, so Shawn.
It's about, honestly, nephew, it's really about, you know, we have the, in life, and it's not just African Americans, Latinos, whites, you know, Asians. It's all of us, man. We have that crab in the barrel mentality. You know what I'm saying? That we want to climb on top of everybody, get to the top, to get out, and we made it. Wow. You know what I'm saying? And until we get rid of that syndrome, and we put in place to where I'm gonna help you up, you reach down to help me up, that person reach down to help that person up, and as you crawling down to everybody's coming up. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's able to get out that bucket, and everybody's able to raise their elevation level to a whole nother status. And we all can eat. If we all sit down eating lobster and steak, which I don't eat steak, but I'm just saying, if we sit down, you know, I don't eat ground beef, but if I'm saying, you know, if we sitting down eating lobster and steak, and we eating good, and we enjoying our meal, nobody's looking over nobody's shoulder on how we gonna get over on it. You know what I'm saying? Right. But if I'm eating lobster and steak, and you eating a cheeseburger, you're gonna be sitting back like this. Okay, all right, excuse my language, everybody. Yeah, this motherfucker over here eating lobster and steak, and I'm ordering a cheeseburger. Okay. Now you looking at the next man that's eating a cheeseburger too. Okay, we're gonna get this motherfucker. That's how we're gonna come up. We're gonna get him, because he don't see the vision of sharing. He don't see the vision of elevating us up together. It's all about him. He get to eat the steak and lobster. We gotta eat cheeseburgers. You know what I'm saying? You look at the old Godfather movies. You know what I'm saying? When they sat down at the table, everybody ate the same thing. You know what I'm saying? You look at Scarface. When Scarface had his team, everybody sat down. Even though he stood up and said the world is mine, but he was talking as an individual that the world could be his. But when he sat down at the table, it was equal.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying? So we have to get rid of that stinking thinking again and put that positive mentality into our mind and focus on trying to elevate these young brothers out here in the streets. You know what I'm saying? They want to get into the weed game. They want to get into the business. You know what I'm saying? They just don't know how. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's teaching them. Well, it's my job to teach them because I learned a lot. I know a lot. I got connections. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to learn how to put out a strain, you know what I'm saying? This man right here, Creature Man, the big homie, never thought in his life that he'll have a weed strain out. You know what I'm saying? Bobby Hill came to me and said, Shawn, we want to put out a weed strain. Tone Low, we want to put out a weed strain. I said, man, put it out. Let's do it. We're going to put it here first. We'll drop it here first. That's how we do things. You know what I'm saying? We can't be like, nah, man, it's all about me. We ain't doing all that. Right. You know what I'm saying? You know, so what happens when we put out, so what do you do? Weed strain. You know what I'm saying? So what do you smoke?
So what do you smoke?
You know what I'm saying? You know, so I mean, that's a weed strain that we gonna collaborate on. I'm putting it out there right now, y'all.
Oh, like
I'm saying it first before anybody try to jump on it. So what do we smoke?
So what do we smoke?
You know what I'm saying?
Not smoking good if you're not coming down here to Berners On Haight and hollering at these good folks down here about all the fantastic weed that everybody down here has been blowing on. Look, we on the legendary Hayden Ashbury.
1685 Haight Street.
1685 Haight
San Francisco,
Street.
California, 94117. Berners On Haight. You know what I'm saying? Don't walk by, come get high.
Don't walk by and come get
You know what I'm saying? That's how we doing it, man. You know.
Hey, look, and this is the legend, the legal king of weed, Shawn Richard. Again, we came here a year ago. We had to come pull back up on him and get another little interview in.
What you see is what you get.
Hey, he gave us a lot of game. Again, Shawn, I know you had did something years ago with Brothers Against Guns. That was your thing. You founded and owners. Are you still running?
Still doing
Brothers Against Guns is still running?
Still doing Brothers Against Guns, man.
Oh man, you gotta let me know.
Not only am I'm a businessman, I'm a community activist. 28 years I've been doing Brothers Against Guns. This Easter Sunday, April 16th, not April 9th, April 16th, this Easter Sunday of 2023 will be 29 years. My little brother was murdered, you know, and 25 years, my second little brother was murdered, you know what I'm saying, which is this month, February 29th, leap year he got killed with, so, but it's not leap year this year, so February 28th, it'll be 24 years he's been gone, and 29 years my first brother been gone. So I still been doing it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Brothers Against Guns, I don't ask nobody for no funding. I fund it myself. You know, I do it myself. You know what I'm saying? I still go in the community. I go and reach the youngsters. I still have group meetings with my youngsters.
I was a part of Brothers Against Guns.
Yes, he was.
I was taking them classes with him and stuff. And he definitely was giving out a lot of different games. Look, I came out. My head wasn't on all the way right back then. Now I straightened out. I got my degree, went to school, played football, did all the good stuff. And that's why I had to come back up here and give Shawn his flowers again, because he deserves them. Like he said, he's a community activist. He's a businessman, an entrepreneur, a father, a husband, a man, a black man,
right.
So
still doing it, man. And so like I said, it's all about each one teach one, man, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, each one teach one. What I know, I owe. You know what I'm saying? The game is to be told, not sold. See, we too busy selling the game. You know what I'm saying? Because we trying to come up. I don't sell a game. That's why it's called presidential. You know what I'm saying? If you know what presidential means, you know what I'm saying? You got to get elected to become the president. You can't pay for it. So once you elected as the president, you know what I'm saying? You got to give back to the people. And you find resources to give to the people. That's why it's called presidential. The game is to be told, not sold. Presidents can't sell the game. They got to find and resources to give to the people. That's what it is, bro.
Come on, man.
So if you didn't catch that, rewind it, look at it,
Come on,
you know what I'm saying? And you make sure you stay tuned and watch my nephew, Andre Lewis, So What Do You Do?
So What Do You Do? Episode 2, Season 6, coming at you. Shawn Richard, the GOAT, the president,
Thank
my
you.
uncle, my loved
Love
one.
you, nephew.
Hey, man, turn around and show these people the back of this jacket.
Oh,
man.
I just have...
Come on, man. Come on, man. Greatest of all time. That's the GOAT right there. OG Shawn.
And you know what? I just threw this on and forgot about the whole interview. I swear to God, I didn't even know.
I just threw this
You know
on and forgot about the whole interview. You see this dude right?
Hey, I just threw it on, man.
Come on,
I love
man.
you, nephew, man.
Love you too,
Appreciate you, man.
Man, appreciate you.
And I want you to try some of that big homie, man.
Try
that
big
Rico
homie.
act.
We're gonna try this big homie. We're gonna try this purple Smurf, the purple Urkel,
And the Rico act.
and the Rico act.
So today, everybody go home with the purple Smurf, the Rico act, and the big homie. Got you.
So what do you smoke? Because you're not smoking good.
Only this 2 player.
Yeah.